How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video today. Hope you're having an amazing day today. My name's Tom and today we are back in Farming Simulator 2017, obviously back in Goldcrest Valley. And today, well, from the previous video you may remember me buying this new trailer here. Now this is going to come in handy today because we're going to be using the trailer and the International, or Case International 160, because we have not two, but 3 fields to harvest, which is going to bring us in a lot of money. So I've slowed time right down. I have also put plant growth onto nothing, or slow, or whatever it is, or none, whatever it is, so it's not going to wither away, so we've got plenty of time. I'm not going to do all 3 fields on camera. I think I'm going to do, let's have a look, field 14 and 15 on camera, but it's going to be over 2 videos. So today we're going to do field 15 like we've already done. So what I'm going to do is run over to my harvester. I'm just going, now I haven't actually played this game in quite a while, I'm not gonna lie, because like I've told you guys before, I do pre-record videos, so it does feel like a long time since I've played this game, so it may take a little while for me to get back used to the controls. So let's just unfold the combine, and now we want to turn it on. Oh, I just folded it again. Turn it on, and then to prepare a work. So one thing I was actually debating doing was buying a, well, I'm not going to be able to buy much with £4,000, but I was thinking about buying a baler. Now the idea is kind of wearing thin. Actually, hang on a sec, why has the currency and measuring unit changed? There we go, that's better. Right, yeah, I was thinking about buying a baler, if I can find it. Baling technology, wherever you are. Where is it? Where I've gone past it. There. Right. I was thinking about buying a baler. 58,000, that's not bad, because then that'll get us a little bit extra out of the fields, but I think we've got plenty, because from what I remembered I actually thought we had 2 fields to harvest, and it turns out we've actually got 3, which is not bad at all. Now I have actually downloaded some mods since the previous video. Whether or not I can find them is a different question. I don't know whether they're just in the normal categories now. Yeah, because that's one of them. We got a Lintrack. I bought that initially because it was a loader. It had a front loader, but I've also bought something. It downloaded something else. If I can find it. Oh, there we go. The Case 1455 XL. Now that is extremely expensive to say how old a tractor it is. I was going to use that to run the trailers, but I think that's going to be a bit dear to do that. We also have a load more. Actually, no, we don't. We should have more front loaders than that, but I don't know. I'm still getting to grips with the game. But you may need emptying too. I could do with looking at what it'd cost for me to to buy another combine, because it could speed the process up very much so. But for now, I'm going to jump into my Case 1455, not the International 1455 unfortunately, but it's still close enough. I've still not, well, I've kind of changed and had to play around with the sensitivity for my steering. There's not much more else I can do to it, but I may need to open. Get him emptied just a little bit, maybe about 2 tons. I'm not sure how full combine is actually, so yeah, just over 2 tons so far. I'm just going to keep doing that as I go, because it'll be better doing that than having to wait for it to fill up and then drive over, and you know, it's a bit too much hassle. So one thing that I do want to do, I want to inspect the fields. I mean, field 14 is quite a large field, so you can imagine field 12 being huge. I'm going to do them all. Field 12 is going to be off camera. Field 14 is going to be on camera. Obviously it's going to be 2 different parts to it, so it's going to have the same heading. It's still going to be harvest. I don't know whether I should just leave this field and not cultivate it and see if I can make some hay off it, because I'm thinking about once I have got all the grain. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Once I've got all the grain, I'm thinking that I can actually sell it all. I don't really know. I mean, what's that? It's done. What's it on? 600. So just under 3 tons from 4 rows. Just under. So from this field, I would say we'd have around. That's about a quarter. So another. About 16 rows. What's that work out at? 16, that's 30. Hang on. 48. That's 48 tons. If we judge it by the ton, we can have a look, and we actually have 26 tons already. So that's, what did I say? 48. 48 at 26, that's obviously 74, and that's only from one lot of field, so that's gonna get us around 74 times 804 per ton. That's not bad. I mean, there is quite a high demand for other things at the minute because it's going up for some things, but I mean, you know, it's actually increasing in price at Maplefield Mill, so we may end up doing a big sale just from this first field. So in the next video, I may not be doing this field straight away. I may be selling a load of stuff and then doing the field, and then we can make bales of the 2 fields, get some straw bales, sell all of them, and then we'll do field 12. I'll harvest field 12 off camera. I'll make bales of it on camera. Hopefully we'll have enough money to get a baler and a wrapper. Well, no, maybe not even a wrapper. It doesn't really matter about the wrapper. Hopefully we'll have enough money to buy a baler, sell one of these cases, and keep the New Holland and the International Harvester. And we shall be buying something like a front loader, but I'm not sure which one. I know a lot of this video is going to be boring and me talking, but I really want to plan out what I want to do in the future, but I don't know what tractor I'd want. I'd say from this field we get around £70,000 maybe. £70,000. I mean, it's coming up. £70,000. So we've got a £70,000 budget for a baler and obviously everything else that I want. 58,000 for the baler. I don't know whether I could find a modded one for cheaper. Maybe could. We'll have to see when it comes to it. But this Weedman's, it's not a Weedman, it's a Crammer, isn't it? They're the same price, so hang on, 85 horsepower, 75 horsepower, so you'd be better off getting that one really. We may end up doing that, I'm going to have to see, but all in good time I guess, all in good time. I mean that's quite a good price for 102 horsepower. We're going to have to see, like I said. So at the minute we've got 3 tons in this. Why do I always tab? I always tab and I always end up going to the wrong ones. Right, I'm gonna get him. I think I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna harvest. We'll harvest because I don't like how this video is going to be turning out at the minute because it seems really boring. So I don't just want to be sat talking. I'm going to do a bit of work. So, I mean, I'm hoping sooner or later, I don't know whether rather than making bales we should just cultivate all this off so we've got a fresh start again. So whilst I'm doing field 12 off camera, I'll get a worker seeding this, or yeah, I'll stick to that idea. I'll get a worker seeding this, and then the 2 fields will be seeded. The other one doesn't even have to be the same grain. I mean, I may end up doing grass. I'm trying to think about what I want in the future, as opposed to what I want now, because I'm wanting, sooner or later I'll be wanting some cows, and obviously at that point in time I'm going to need straw bales and, you know, things like straw bales and silage and grass fields. You know, I'm going to need stuff like that. So maybe I may buy field 19 just over there and swap that for my field 12 and my field 15 here. So there'll be three decent sized fields with straw, and there'll be 1 field grass, but I don't know when that's going to be because obviously first I want to buy all the equipment before I jump into anything, so I don't want to go ahead and buy a field and have this plant, seed it and then think, oh god, I don't have the correct equipment. I mean, obviously I could rent it, which doesn't sound like a bad idea, but if I don't have the animals to feed by then, there's no point in me doing it. So I'm going to have to decide. I think I'm probably going to decide that during the process of me doing field 12, because I mean, I'm actually debating whether or not to do field 14 and field 12 off camera to save the boring videos and to get more done on the farm and have some more equipment. It'd be nice to buy some more equipment and just have a little video of me actually buying some more kit and doing little things with the new kit. I'm wanting to ideally sooner or later buy some cows, but we're going to have to see. Now, I think I predicted extremely wrong about the amount of grain that I was going to get off this field, because I'll tell you one thing, we've got 6 tons almost out of this. We've got 2 tons in the trailer, I think. So that's just shy of 8 tons, because we've got 5.8 in this. It will be 6. So that's around 35 tons so far. I'm going to have to see. I may decide to do the other field off camera. I just need to tab over to this guy so we can empty him. But I think sooner or later we're definitely going to be buying some new kit. Oh, he's full. Okay then. That's perfect because I'm here. Right. Empty that out and we'll be on his way. That's one thing I do prefer to this game as opposed to the previous one, because it comes up in the top left, I think it was, saying that your help has finished. So I mean, if you're going and doing a completely different job and you're unaware of what's actually going on at your yard and your help has finished, you'll know because it's said, which is actually, I think, quite good. Right, so I'm going to take this to the silo now. 9 tons in my new trailer. It's slowing the tractor down a hell of a lot, I have to admit. But oh well. I don't know why I'm going into the bale shed. We've got a line. We've got a perfect line up now, I guess. So we're gonna empty this. Go and get the next lot. It'll be smooth sailing from there. Oops. Don't want to jump out of the car. Out of the tractor. So I'm definitely going to be selling some grain sooner or later. I'm not entirely sure when. I'm definitely going to be cultivating this field down so we can reseed it again. Probably going to be the same sort of seed, because there's no point. I mean, I may actually do something like canola, something that's worth a little bit more. I probably should have done that from the get-go because it would have been much more efficient and I got much more money from it. But you know, it's all learning curve, I guess. I'm actually curious to see, just looking at the garage. Right, we've got the 1660. What can it do? What can we actually? So we can't actually do canola, as far as I'm aware. So, oops, wrong one. I want to just look what's going to be the next alternative to be able to do canola with. Hang on. Oops, wrong button. Right. I'm not sure which one's which anymore. It doesn't even say, does it? I think the best way of being able to know is to drive over to the silo and just go underneath, and it should come up with the name, because I'm not familiar with the symbols anymore. I mean, you get used to them in the previous game, but then when you come to play another game and they're completely different, it kind of gives you a bit of a mind boggle. But we'll see. Just put to the silo here. Start filling. Right. Start filling. Right. So I think that's looking good. Right. That's canola. So it's actually maple. Oh, it's going up. 814. It is going up. It's getting to a high demand. So we will definitely be selling some soon. But 1600 per ton. That is amazing. Maplefield Mill. Oh, it's flying up. Maplefield Mill. Hopefully, by the time we do canola. Actually, no. It's. Oh no. What's that? That's soybean. Gomez Ridge Acres. That's quite expensive. Yeah, it's probably best at Maplefield Mill. So the question is now, can my harvester harvest it? Yes, it can. So now I know what I'm going to be. Now I know what I'm going to be seeding this field with next. So this field, hopefully in the next video, I may end up having it ready seeded and ready to go into another video in the future. But I'm hoping by the next video we'll have field 14 and 12 done. I may just do them on camera and then have this field ready seeded, and then I'll just sell all of the grain at once to save hassle, and then I'll end up having a bit better kit, bit better lineup, make it a bit more interesting, I guess. So anyway guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to finish this field, but I've literally just got maybe one more row after, no, 2 more rows after this, so I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, you know, if you'd like to comment down below, that'd be much appreciated for me. And if you'd also like to subscribe, I'd be highly appreciative as well. I do apologise about this video. It's been a bit boring, but like I said in the previous videos, it's going to be boring to start off with. We're just going to build up our farm and build up our empire almost. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you've enjoyed it, just don't forget to leave me some feedback in the comment section below. So anyway guys, my name's been Tom.